Hi everyone, it's Kate with Harmony, and this video is going to walk you through entering a PRN medication order in the Axxess computer system. In the previous video, we discussed the 5 rights needed for every standing medication order, and those were the right patient, right medication, right dose, the right route, and the right time. For a PRN medication order, we'll see the necessary addition of a 6th right, the right reason. We have a sample order here from 1/22/2019 for Mickey Mouse, date of birth 12/26/1989. This order was written by Dr. Joe Schmo for Tylenol 650 milligrams to be given every 4 hours as needed for mild pain or fever greater than 100 via the G-tube. So the right patient is Mickey Mouse, right medication is Tylenol, the dose is 650 milligrams, the route is G-tube, the right time is every 4 hours, and the reason is as needed for mild pain or fever greater than 100. When administering a PRN medication, be sure that the order includes the indication or reason that you are specifically giving that medication for. If you're administering Tylenol for fever and the ordered indication is only for pain, you're not permitted to administer Tylenol to treat the fever. In this situation, you would need to contact the physician and obtain an order to administer for an additional indication. Please watch the medication administration video tutorial for further instruction. Just like a standing medication order, entering a PRN medication order is a 2-step process in Axxess. We'll start by adding the new medication to the medication profile, and then we'll create a supporting MD order. So in Axxess, under the client's profile, we're going to go to Quick Reports and select Medication Profiles. On the left-hand side, we'll select Add Medication, and we'll first enter the start date of the order. The start date should be the true start date indicated on the order. This may be the same day that you are creating the order, or it may be a few days prior, say if you're entering a prescription that was received prior to the date of your current shift. So the start date on the order that we just saw was 1/22/2019. If you have a specific order discontinue date, you can enter that here. If not, just skip past it and go directly to medication and dosage. The medication was Tylenol, 650 milligrams. We'll enter the classification. We'll enter the frequency, which was every 4 hours. But we're also going to enter the indication in this same box. So as needed for mild pain or fever greater than 100. You'll need to make sure that you have a parameter for that fever there. If the order that you received does not specify a fever parameter, you'll just use the parameter listed for your client within the client's plan of care. So the route was G-tube. The type is just new versus changed or unchanged. And the physician was Joe Schmo, so enter the physician with the last name first. If the physician's name does not auto-populate for you, you'll have to contact your care manager and have them enter them into the physician database. And once again, just a reminder, it is not necessary to enter the pharmacy. So once you have all the correct information, go ahead and hit save and exit. It's going to let you know that the medication was saved successfully and ask you what you want to do next. And the next step should always be to create an order. The information that you enter is going to auto-populate for you. We'll just go through and fill out any missing information. So we'll select the care period, which is just that 60-day range that today's date falls within. We've got the correct physician. We're going to title our order just simply Tylenol PRN order. And we'll scroll down and review the narrative order here. So we have Tylenol 650 milligrams to be given every 4 hours as needed for mild pain or fever greater than 100 degrees via the G-tube. And lastly, we need to just specify how we obtain that order. So it's going to be written or verbal order received depending on how you receive the order. So if in this scenario we've just received a written order from the prescription bottle, we'll write written order received. We'll use today's date, which is the 29th. We'll say that we received this order at the start of our shift, or 0700. We're going to select that the order was read back to verified, just because that's the only option. I wish there was an order, a written order verified button, but there's not yet. and then enter your clinician's signature, which is your Axxess password. Oops. And today's date, which again is the 29th. And then when you're ready to submit, be sure to hit Create Order. If you hit the Save button, it's just going to save your progress and allow you to come back and work on it. So when you're all done and ready to submit for approval, hit the Create Order button. And once again, now that you've created that order, the order will now be available under the EMR to chart on, and that new order will be viewable under Orders and Care Plans. And that's it.